Howdy guys, Jovrek here. In the last episode, we built our moon pool, we built our vehicle upgrade console, we upgraded our Seamoth step module, and we got our food and water source online. This episode, I'd like to do some exploring and continue on with the story. Without further ado, let's play Subnautica. Okay, let's get in Amanda, and we'll go check out this lifepod. I believe in lifepod 13.
All systems online.
Yes, carrying high priority passengers remains. I noticed in a previous episode I didn't play the audio log of the rendezvous point, and I will do that now. Data downloads. Let's see. Rendezvous voice log.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the
I'll play
long-range
the,
comm, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen, out.
Okay, it doesn't look like they made it. We'll go see what lifepod 13 has to offer. Wow, there's a lot of metal, now that I'm not looking for it. I passed at least 4 or 5 salvages there. Ooh, what's this? Let's see what we have here. That's a mobile vehicle bay fragment. I saw it clip through the box. Let's see. Anything we can enter on this side? Doesn't look like it. Anything up top? Come on, frames. Don't lag on me now. Seems to be something right here. Compass. We already have the compass. Mobile vehicle bay, beacon, we already have all this. I'll scan it for the titanium. Why not? Also pick up this metal salvage. Get back in our Seamoth, and we'll go see what we got going on with lifepod 13. Geez, so much metal salvage in this area. I'm gonna grab the sandstone outcrop while I can. I'm gonna need a bunch of silver and copper, so if I see them, I'll grab them. Oh, it's in the mushroom forest. Okay. The mushroom forest has a high chance for ore veins to spawn as copper. Ooh, there's a bridge fragment. I'll grab that.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I need to make the rebreather sometime soon. I put it off when we found it because we didn't need it, but we're starting to venture into past 100 meters quite frequently, so I'll get on that. I think it's a wiring kit and some fiber. Alright, let's see what we have here. Where's the leak, ma'am?
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, lifepod 13's emissary voice log.
Lifepod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Doesn't sound like it ended well for him. We can search the area just a little bit. I don't want to venture too far right now. I want to get back to getting a little bit more materials. Around this tree thing right here should be a couple gel sacks. I'll pick up a couple seeds from them so it could grow in our grow bed. We're gonna need these for aerogel in the future. They're also quite good in a bioreactor. And it's getting dark. Okay, it's starting to get light again. Starting to be able to see. I'm gonna grab these sandstone crops while I'm at it. Could always use more lead, more silver. See if there's anything else around. Never say no to more copper. Come on, Amanda. Let's get out of here.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficient.
Ooh, there's a Cyclops Bridge fragment right here. That should be the Cyclops Bridge now. I think that's 3 pieces. Yes, it is. Now all that's left is the hull. Sorry, the engine. Pick up some salt. More diamond. Another bridge. Loot it for the titanium. There's a copper ore vein right here. Show you what it looks like. Don't think I have my flashlight on me.
30 seconds.
Oh, I do. This is what it looks like. Okay, let's get back to Seamoth. Definitely don't want to die again. Okay, more materials. There's a tiger plant right there, so I'm gonna be quick. Inventory full. Awesome. Get back to our base. Unless I see something worth stopping for. I believe that's a scanner room fragment. But I'm just gonna check and make sure. It is. Okay. I'm gonna leave it for now. Copper ore, I definitely want to drop some titanium for that. Oh, you bastard. Next thing I'm gonna want to do is go into the jellyshroom caves. And it's my wife's favorite biome. Alright, we have a good bit of copper now, so we're gonna stop looking at limestone crops. One more. I lied. Come on, Amanda. Let's go. There's not a huge amount of stuff I want to craft. Mostly I want to craft more lockers in the base, so we can get some organization going. And then we'll head to the jellyshroom cave, because there's a couple resources down there that I'd really like to get. And that's also where I'm going to progress the story. Let's see, go to our outcrop over here. We have enough titanium, we can build another one. It's fine for now. Oh, another radio message. Go see what that is right after we.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I forgot we built a radio. Never mind.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Okay, I'm gonna make a computer chip. I need copper wire, and I need a table coral. That will be our modification station online. Just gonna grab a couple. Now the sunbeam is going to be landing in 40 minutes. So we have 40 minutes to explore the jellyshroom cave and get back, bank our stuff, and head to the rendezvous point. And then that's it. We'll be rescued. Just going to put this right here. This is a priority, our ultraviolet fins and our air tank, which we're going to need lithium. Granted, fortunately, that's where we're going to get lithium. Metal salvage can stay with me. This battery can stay as well. I'm going to refill on food and water. Grab a med kit out of the lifepod, and then we'll go ahead and go to the jellyshroom caves, and I'm gonna get as much lithium as I can. And I'm also gonna need some magnetite. So what I do is I pick 4, I eat 4, I pick 1, I eat one. And then I break 3. Fills up that, and I'm gonna make a second grow bed eventually, and I'll put these in it. Alright, on to the jellyshroom caves. Out of Amanda, back into Amanda, fix our camera, now on to the jellyshroom caves. The jellyshroom caves are right near the lifepod. You can find it by... it's near one of the lifepods you find. But if you come around this way and into the grassy plateaus, you'll see some cave indentions. You go down and you're in the jellyshroom biome. It's one of the more beautiful biomes. Unfortunately, there is a very large predator in there and they're full of them. But I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, as soon as you get to the grassy plateaus, you want to get a little high so you could see. And this lifepod 12, one of the first ones, lifepod 17, I should say, was one of the first ones we came explore. And I told you I would come down this cave eventually. Well, now is that time. I'm gonna loot every single shale outcrop I can, because there's lithium, there's gold, there's diamond, there's all kinds of good stuff. Now this area is beautiful.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, artificial structure. We're definitely going to want to look for that.
Generating new PDA data.
Yeah, you don't need much magnetite, but every time you need it, you're going to have to come down here, because this is one of the only places you can get it. You're going to want to stand sort of clear from these crab snakes. They do bite.
Oxygen.
See? But they're not too threatening. Just swim away from them and they'll leave you alone usually. Now I should have gotten the rebreather before I came here, but that's fine. You definitely want to play it safe in an area like this. You definitely don't want to get caught with your pants down and run out of breath far from your sea moth. Back to our sea moth. We're gonna go ahead and repair our sea moth. We don't need the laser cutter down here, so let's repair this. Sorry, Amanda, I know you have feelings too. Come on, baby, don't talk to me that way. I was just trying to explain to them. There I go with the talking to inanimate objects again. Better get a psychological test over here ASAP. Okay, what's the inventory looking like? Beautiful. I just need about twice as much lithium, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, it gives you the waypoint on your map. Awesome. There are some new species of fish down here. None of them are particularly worth mentioning. Except this one, Oculus. It's a bigger version of the peeper. Right now I'm just trying to get as much lithium as I can. I'm going to start leaving things that aren't lithium soon, unless it's diamond. Granted, you don't need that much diamond in this game, but I'd like to have it whenever I do need it. You'll find lithium in these shale outcrops, and you'll find lithium just scattered around. But I think that should be enough magnetite for now. We'll just grab this one. Gold, leave it. Any more diamonds I'll leave after this one. Hey, a lithium deposit. It would be nice to have the prawn suit. Alright, coming back to Amanda. I am 250 meters down, so my oxygen usage is a little on the... Excuse... Oh, really, bruh? Come on, man, with the T-pose.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This man. Or this crab snake, I should say. Alright, let's see. What's our inventory looking like now? Oh, inventory's full. Okay. I'm gonna stop on the gathering for now. I might drop some stuff that isn't lithium. We'll see what we have. We'll see what we're working with when we search this habitat. No PDA right here. You just keep on going. Okay, this is our first Degassi habitat. There seems to be some nuclear reactor parts. I definitely want that. The game generates fragments around certain locations. Holy crap, that's a big gold deposit. Jesus. It usually will have all 3 pieces of blueprints around this area. It just depends on what RNG you get. Nuclear reactor. I have all of this. Nuclear reactor, okay. We're gonna get back in our Seamoth because we're running out of oxygen really fast. Stasis rifle, that should be our second one of that, so we should have it now. Awesome, that is our defense against Reaper Leviathans. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go in here. I'm gonna try not to die, because everything in here wants to kill you. Got a water filtration machine. We'll definitely build one of these at the base. There's a lot of PDA logs in this building. I want to get all of them.
Location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
Get a double bed. Now I want to go get oxygen again before I continue further, because I don't want to take any chances. Come see Amanda. I'm gonna park the Seamoth as close as I can to the entrance without damaging it in any way. Okay, let's see. Gonna make a beeline for that. Uh-oh.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, that seems to be everything. Just take one quick look around, make sure I do have everything. Okay. Okay, that's Degassi habitat. What's in here? Stasis rifle, we already have it. Okay, how much lithium do we have? Oh, we have a good bit. Great. Okay. If this is lithium, we'll drop something and pick it up. If it's not, we're just gonna head out. Okay, gold. That's fine. We're gonna head straight out by heading straight up. Straight up from the Degassi habitat is an exit. Now you're gonna have to watch because you're very close to the stern of the Aurora. So you don't wanna venture too far any which direction, but except for your base. And I wanna go there. Now that I have the lithium, I'll get to work on the ultra glide fins and the ultra high capacity tank. Both will help tremendously in exploration. Okay, our sea moth is at 100%, so we're gonna put it in the moon pool to charge the battery.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Charge the power cell, I should say, sorry. I don't have any titanium, that's okay. Can I take my... Okay, yes I can. Awesome. We now have the ultra high capacity tank. We were 135, now we should be at 235. 225, I'm sorry. Okay, we need silicone, rubber, titanium. And we have all of that. I believe we have some... Hey, boomerangs, get out of my base. Oh, we don't have any silicone rubber. That's fine. Real easy to get now that we have creep vines in our backyard. We'll uncork our fins. Make our ultra glide fins. Now we swim a lot faster. I can make that. I would just need the titanium. Now, first things first, our scanner room. We want to get our HUD chip. Now that we have magnetite, we can make that, and it'll make gathering materials so much more easier. Computer chip, we needed gold, table corals, and what else? Copper wire, of course. And go get these table corals. I don't pick up more than what I need because they're so close to just get them every time you need them. Okay, now that we have our computer chip, we can make the scanner room HUD chip. This is a wonderful thing, because now, every time we want, say we want some copper right now, we search for limestone chunks, we start scanning, and it'll start popping up on our screen, on the location. It's super useful, and it's going to speed up farming massively. Just got to give it a few seconds to let it start searching. There we are. And more are propping up. Now, I'm gonna do some off-screen gathering. And I'll see you next time on the episode. Next episode, we're gonna go to where the sunbeam is. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I will not do some off-screen gathering because I don't want this timer to go down any more than we have to. We can get rid of this waypoint. And we'll go back to that whenever we feel we can. There's some data downloads I can see of the Degassi. Okay, I have 1, 2, and 3. I'll end this episode by playing 1, 2, 3 of Bart's.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. I learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies. Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
That's the point I fell in love with this game, this line right here. What's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? But this is also where you learn stalker teeth mixed with glass makes harder and emerald glass. And finally, we have Bart Torgo's log number 3.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Bart Torgel is one of the characters I really like from the previous Degassi mission. I wish they would make either a game about it or have an expansion of Subnautica that just showed the game through their point of view. But let me turn off the scanner room for now. And we'll fill up on our food and water. 1, 2, 3, eat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see what we can do in the base for now. I just want to kill a little bit more time until the sunbeam arrives. Anything we can make? We can make this. We do have all the materials. We're just missing titanium. I'll work on that now. I'll set the scanner room to collect metal salvage. I'll bank what little inventory I have. You make plasteel ingots from metal, titanium ingots and lithium. Now the scanner room does not does not show everything. It just shows some. So you might be swimming and you might see metal salvage, but not see it pinged on the HUD. That's okay. It's way more efficient to use the scanner room, trust me. Just for the fact you don't have to naked eye search for everything. I'm gonna need as much titanium as we can because we're gonna make a couple more lockers in the base. I'm probably gonna put them all in that modification station room. I also need to build a water filtration system. I'll probably do that in the room that has the marble melons, in that room right there. What do I need to build that actually? Titanium, copper, and aerogel. Okay. The aerogel is not a problem. If I wouldn't have died, I would have had plenty of rubies to make it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Gonna break down these. Build a couple lockers. I always preferred wall lockers over the stand-up lockers because you can put them sort of symmetrical. The wall lockers are a bit more tricky. I mean, the standing lockers are a bit more tricky. Let's see. Don't need anything right here. Gonna grab one of these batteries and swap them out for the one in our Sea Glide. Put the dead battery in there to charge. See if we have anything else in here. These two are good. I'm gonna take another. No, okay, I have a spare battery. In the next episode, I'm gonna grab some bladderfish, make some water, and then we're gonna head to the Sunbeam's landing site and hopefully get rescued. Okay, Jovrek out.